Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to bring you some information on how you can build credit with this Birch Lane MasterCard that's being offered with a soft pull pre-qualification. Now, if you're new to my channel, I bring you content to help you no matter where you are in your credit journey to improve your credit score. And I also show you how to leverage lines of credit to make income. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Now, if you're in the process of building your credit back and trying to increase your credit score, and you've been following my information, I bring you pre-approval, soft pull pre-approvals or soft pull qualifications for a reason. And that reason being is this: you don't want to get a lot of hard inquiries. I don't care how good your credit score is. And I always say that I had a client with a 740 credit score, but he had 11 hard inquiries and he could not get approved for anything. So if you have a lot of hard inquiries, I do give a hard inquiry removal package at my website for free. And I will leave that link in the description of this video. But having a lot of hard inquiries can get you denied for credit. So understand, if you're a person that's trying to build credit, or if you're a person with good credit trying to maintain credit, and you want to get a credit line, you don't want to just run around applying for credit just aimlessly without knowing if you're going to be even have a chance to be qualified. So the strategy that you want to employ, especially if you have a credit score under 700, adding unsecured lines of credit, which mean credit cards or revolving credit lines that is no security that you're putting down, is not an installment loan with a fixed payment like a car note. You want to get credit lines of credit. And on average, you will see your score every time you add that card on or add a card on, increase your credit score on average of 49 points without removing one negative item. Nothing, without removing one negative item. You just got to find a company that will accept you with your credit profile. So this is Birch Lane, and they are a subsidiary of Wayfair. So they offer a credit card line. Also, you guys, I'm not doing consultations. They're scammer. In the comment sections using my photo. So please don't give your information or WhatsApp anybody that's leaving that information. Click on the photo and make sure it matches the subscriber base that is on my YouTube channel, or that's not me, and just report that comment for commercial or spam. So be careful. But with you improving your credit score by adding a credit card on, letting it report for after 30 days, you let it report, you'll see an increase in your credit score. And this company is like Wayfair, or if you're familiar with Kirkland's, and that caliber Pier 1, they do have a lot of home decorated items. And also you can get furniture, different outdoor sets, sofa sets, and things that you might want to use that looks like a Pier 1 furniture, IKEA furniture. So you can check this out. And with this, they will offer you two types of credit cards. They have a store card, and then they have a Visa MasterCard. So what you want to keep in mind is certain requirements I'm going to break down on being approved for the MasterCard version. Now, the two options for the cards is the store card version here And then you have the MasterCard version offered by Citibank. Now, here's some of the requirements and the breakdown for this card. Understand, you're going to need a better credit score to qualify for the MasterCard, because the MasterCard you're going to be able to use anywhere to rent a car, go to the grocery store, or to even be able to charge things like even jewelry or whatever, depending on what credit, how much of a credit line you're offered. The store card version, you don't need as much premium of a credit score to require for the store card version. So the store card version will only be able to be used at that store, but you can cross over and use the store card version for Wayfair to buy items there. They do let you cross over because it is a part of Wayfair as a company. Now, with these two credit cards, when you go to pre-qualify for these credit cards, understand here are the options that they have in common. Remember, when you pre-qualify, the way it works is you're going to see if you fit in the credit profile that they may accept you if you process that application. It is not a guarantee that you're going to get that credit card or be qualified if you pull the trigger. That means I don't care if you receive the card or don't receive the card, when you qualify, it will be a hard inquiry when you process that application. But the great part is you can see if you pre-qualify for this card by not causing a hard pull. If you're not showing that you're pre-qualified, do not apply from the card. Only if you're qualified or pre-qualified should you even consider applying for this card. So make that clear. Either way, if you pull the trigger, it's going to be a hard inquiry pull. A lot of people are new to credit and they don't understand that part. So keep that in mind. Now, both of these cards offer $40 off your qualifying first order of $250 and more. If you choose if you choose rewards, so you can get $40 off. That's for the MasterCard version and for the Birch Lane credit card version. The great part about building your credit with cards like this, especially if you subprime, there is no annual fees. Subprime means a credit score less than 680. You're considered more of a risk, which is the banks call subprime. But most subprime cards for lower credit scores have high annual fees, $100, $75 a year. But by going this route with these store cards, you don't get an annual fee. That's very expensive. Then they offer you 5% back in rewards at Birch Lanes. Okay, so you'll get 5% cash, or not cash back, but 5% in rewards by purchasing here at the store. That is for both of these cards. Or no interest financing if paid in full in 24 months on qualifying orders. So you can choose either or. You can take the financing option, or you can get the 5% back in rewards at Birch Lane. So that's both of these cards. Now, here's where you're going to get different rewards for these different cards. This is going to be the variation. All the stuff before is equal for both cards. But with the MasterCard version, because you can use it anywhere, because it's a MasterCard processor, this is why you would prefer to get the MasterCard version You can get 3% at grocery stores, 2% online, 1% everywhere else. Now, here's some of the requirements for this card. Understand this card will have no annual fees, but it does have an APR of 26.99%, and that will vary, all right, depending on your credit worthiness. So it will be a higher interest rate. That's why, but not as high as some of those subprime cards. Some of those can be 29%, 30% and above. Like some of those are very high interest rates. So this will offer you, even though it's not the best interest rate in the world, but a better option than building credit with some of those subprime cards. Now, to qualify for the MasterCard, you want to aim to have a credit score of 670 and up for the MasterCard. Now, for the store card, you can be approved all the way as little as a 620 credit score and maybe a little lower depending on how and what is reporting on your credit profile. They will be pulling, since this is Citibank, from Experian or Equifax. Sometimes Citibank will pull from both. So please be aware of that and watch those two scores. Now, if you get approved for the store card version, that will still help you build credit if you're a person in that credit building process. If you don't have any other open options, this can be a good line of credit to help you build. Because like I said, no annual fees. But if you also qualify for the MasterCard version and you already have trouble credit, that's a good option because you can use it anywhere. So hopefully this is helpful. I'm going to leave the link where you can come and see if you're pre-qualified in the video and see if you're looking to build credit. This could be a good option to help increase your credit score if you qualify. But remember, if you had anything recently report on your credit report, like a collection or a charge off, especially in the last 6 to 7 months, any late payments, this might not be a go for you. Even if you get the pre-qualification, just be very careful for any card applying for that when you have negative recent items on your credit score. So keep that in mind, your credit report, keep that in mind. As I told you, you can get a high credit score without removing anything negative. So I have seen people with a 725 credit score and they have a collection. And so with certain banks and lenders, they don't care about that credit score. You want to be denied. A person with a 670 credit score without that collection is going to be approved before you will. So understand it's a combination of your credit score, credit profile, what's reporting, and that banks or that lenders guidelines on what they will accept. So hopefully this is helpful. If you have personal questions for me, hit me at my website. The link is in the description of the video. Pull it down. There's the link. If it's a general question, leave your question in the comment section, but be careful for scammers. All right. And I will try my best to reply to you. So I hope to see you guys in the next video.